Previously on Billy Hillick Racing. Even though I started on the front row, won the race after recovering from a mistake, I just wasn't satisfied with the performance, and so I went back to the track to test. And I tested a lot. Over 300 laps, 3 hours of testing, and yes, there were mistakes along the way. And I mean a lot of mistakes. Spinning, hitting the wall. It's part of what happens when you are pushing the limits of performance with a car on a track. But with these mistakes, you end up finding the limit. And when you find that limit, you end up starting to go a lot faster than you used to. Here's the first lap that I went 1090. And then this lap, I went 1080. Then this lap, I broke into the 1070s. Very precise and running a fine line. Then I went faster into the 1060s that I went. Just going even faster and faster. And then finally broke into the 1050s. And that lap was so fast that my brain almost couldn't process it. I also did race runs as well, so therefore I could get a good balance on the race car over the course of a long fuel run. Because starting up front is only half of the equation. The other half is going out there and winning the race. Will I be able to go out there and replicate? Not the spin, but the win. Let's find out what happens up next as I go and race at Slinger Speedway again in the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour. So here we are. Got to qualify first, of course. And basically the simplest way I could describe it was the car was bottoming out really badly. I set the right heights too low because, as you saw with all my test footage, I was testing later in the day. But it was a big misunderstanding because when I looked at iRacing on the official lobby times when they go to race at Slinger later this year, it's going to be around this time of the day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was interesting, but I still qualified really good, qualified third. Here we go for the start of the race. Green flag's out, a little sloppy at the start, but I still managed to make the pass on the car, trying to overtake on the outside after a couple corners, and got settled into third place early on in the race. As I see the two front runners, they finally sort things out and go single file, and yeah, I clipped the wall a little bit, but no harm, no foul on that. And so now we're just settling in, get into a rhythm, get into a groove, and we're catching a little bit. And so part of the reason why I felt good about this race was this ability right here to get through turns 3 and 4, make up a lot of time. So here we are in traffic. They didn't take too long. And traffic was when I was able to take my opportunities to make passes for position. As I passed the second place car, there's the leader right there, right in front of me in lap traffic with the lap cars on the outside. I'm able to get by the lap cars relatively easily. And so, after a little bit of time of dealing with more lap cars, here I am going to the inside of the race leader, and I'm able to make the pass for the lead and stick it right there. Even put that lap car in the wall. Here we are a little bit later in the race, and the second place car is right on my tail. I could not shake him off initially, and still battling with lap cars. I mean, that's pretty much the thing about Slinger Speedway. You're dealing with lap cars. A little bit of tap, get that guy out of my way, so therefore I can sneak underneath and get through. So therefore I don't lose the lead to the guy running in second place. My car just handled so good through 3 and 4. 1 and 2 was a little bit of a struggle spot for me in this race, as I give that guy another tap to get out of my way. That's how good I was rolling through 3 and 4. I either had to slow down to prevent myself from running to the back of them, or I just ran right in the back of them and get them out of my way. And just continue to be smooth, be consistent, not do anything too crazy. Yeah, even though he gets a little close, but no need to panic. Just stay smooth and stay consistent is what I would achieve to do in this race. Here I am coming up on a lap car. I get a good run, get it on the inside, going in turn 1, and I begin to make the pass going into turn 3, and I complete the pass coming off of turn 4, and for the first time in quite a while I got clean track in front of me, no lap traffic to deal with. And so this is now the measuring stick. This is now the time to figure out if I got the car to win this race or not. Can I yard that lap car, that second place car? And I was able to. Just continue to keep getting good runs through 3 and 4, and I started to figure out how to get through 1 and 2 pretty good. And so we are halfway through this race now, and thankfully we're still in the lead, still pretty comfortable. But later on, here we go. Lap traffic got so thick, and second place started catching up, and so I had to do something. I was desperate. It was getting to the late in the race. We're 3 wide. Holy cow! What a crazy, insane move on my part. Whew! And good thing we got 10 laps to go in this one, because oh my goodness, pretty soon we're gonna have to check my drawers, make sure I didn't poop myself, because holy cow, that's crazy to go 3 wide on a quarter-mile racetrack like this. Holy moly. And here's a replay to show you how insane that was. I just continued to get a good run. Got a good run through 1 and 2, and here I am in the middle, 3 wide. Holy cow, that is just insane. Holy moly. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I pulled that off without getting into an accident. Whew. Holy cow. That's just crazy. So crazy that the kitty cat on the screen even improves that. And here we are, fast forward to the last couple laps. It just stayed smooth, stayed consistent. Here we are coming to the white flag one more time around. So we're coming off of turn 2 down the back straightaway for one final time, going through 3 and 4. And just like the other time, it's going to be winner, winner, chicken dinner there, baby.
You won, yeah.
Heck yeah, let's go. We won this one. Now let's do a little burnout. Why not? Here we go. Now, if you like that video, please give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.